Welcome to Thoroughbred action at the Fall Turf Festival at Gulfstream Park West. It is Saturday afternoon. We have 10 races on tap. Let's look at the track and weather conditions. The main track, good. Races 1, 3, and 5 have been taken off the turf, but the turf course for the 7th and 9th listed as good. Our first race, 1 mile on the main track. These are maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 5, Miss Saturday Night.
And they're up. From the outside, Double Portion begins the best with the heavy favorite I'm a Kitten's Joy away well and down toward the inside Daytona Bay. Daytona Bay will have inside position and the lead in the run into the first turn. Double Portion on the outside is second from I'm a Kitten's Joy, who races in third. Up on the outside, the Great Cookie Exchange moves up now a closer third, a length and a half in front of Jamie's Catch, who's racing along fifth. Then to the inside, it's Secretariat Indy, followed by She's Risky, and no speed today from Desert Turf. She's dropped 10 lengths off the speed. The opening quarter went in 24 and 4. Down the backstretch they go. Double Portion is surrounded on both sides. To her inside is Daytona Bay. To her outside is Cookie Exchange. Racing fourth behind the speed is the favorite I'm a Kitten's Joy. Zayas will tip her to the outside for clear running. 2 lengths in front of Jamie's Catch, who still races fifth. Then it's a length back to the inside. She's Risky's improved the spot, getting around Secretariat Indy, and it's 5 lengths to Desert Turf. Inside a half a mile away after a 49-second half-mile time. 4 wide on the outside. I'm a Kitten's Joy is up now to take the lead. She's at the 3 furlong point and the neck on top. Daytona Bay with inside position tries to fight back second. Double Portion is now racing in third from Cookie Exchange fourth, then Jamie's Catch. The run past the 5/16. The race will be won or lost through I'm a Kitten's Joy. She's at the quarter pole, the dominant, well-confident leader here, leads at a length and a quarter. Daytona Bay is now second. She had to alter course a bit there. 3.5 lengths in front of Double Portion, then Jamie's Catch and Cookie Exchange. 3/16 to go. Zayas throws across at I'm a Kitten's Joy, and she throws across to the rest of the field as she bids this field a good afternoon. It will be I'm a Kitten's Joy for Eddie Plisa and Edgard Zayas, wrapped up and geared down through the final stages to win the first race by 6 or 7. Daytona Bay held second in front of Jamie's Catch third, then Double Portion fourth in 1:42 and 2.
Number 6, I'm a Kitten's Joy, proved much the best, just cruised to victory, owned by Richard Helms, trained by Eddie Plisa Jr., and ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. Second race, 1 mile. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
And they're off. City Mud stumbled badly and the rider almost came off. Good start for Tony Tile, who breaks out to take the early lead from Captain's Game, who comes away racing second. Up on the outside, Marfialato is now third. Perfect Polar is alongside Ludicrous Speed, a joint fourth, and it's City Mud. Tail White is wide on the course, and in between them it's Super Summation, and Tony Tile will be allowed to wing it up top. He opens up a 5-length lead. Marfialato is there second. Captain's Game is taken in hand third under Ramsey Zimmerman, about 5 behind. Perfect Polar is settled nicely for Gonzalez. He's now starting to move up. He's within 3 of the lead as Tony Tile went the opening quarter in a very slow 26 seconds flat, and he's got him stacked out behind him with the lead by a length from Tony Tile. Marfialato is there second. Perfect Polar is now third. Ludicrous Speed on the outside. Fourth, City Mud improves inside of Captain's Game. Tail White on the outside, and Super Summation is last of all, and he's about 7 lengths behind with a half a mile to go. Tony Tile by the half mile in 51 and 3. He controls his own destiny from here and leads at 3 parts of a length. Racing second now is Perfect Polar. He's had a nice run of it. Ludicrous Speed is 3 wide and has to quicken. City Mud is next. Marfialato comes under pressure. Then Captain's Game, who's down inside. 2 to Tail White and nothing from Super Summation. They run to the top of the stretch. Tony Tile is at everything his own way. He's at the top of the stretch with the lead, and he's by 3/4 in 1:16 and 1. Tony Tile turns for the money with Perfect Polar to deal with on the outside. Far outside in Marfialato between horses, it's Ludicrous Speed. Inside the 1/8 of a mile marker now. Nothing decided yet. With the lead, Tony Tile to the attack on the outside is Ludicrous Speed. Perfect Polar is not pressing past. Tony Tile is roused to the lead by Gallardo, and he'll hold firm. It's Tony Tile to get the victory by a length. Ludicrous Speed in second in front of Perfect Polar third, then Marfialato, and they covered the course in 1:42 and 4.
Number 2, Tony Tile, wins its first race since 2012, and owner-trainer Roy Wallace goes out a winner. That's his final race that he'll be training. Antonio Gallardo, the rider. We'll take a short break. Be back for the third in just a couple of moments.
Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in Ten Palms. Located on the second floor of the clubhouse, Ten Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our third race, originally scheduled for 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, to be run on the main track. Maiden claim is 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 1 Stylo, the 2 Rockitude, and number 5 Actium.
And they're up. From the inside, it's Kilowatt who begins the best and goes out to take the early lead from Spellbreaker, who moves up to be second. Grease Paint is out of there in third with Mr. Bully on the inside. Then it's on the outside, Indy Buzz, and toward the inside, Buckingham Gate. Dropping back to trail is Sandy Will. He's better than 10 lengths behind. They race into the first turn and no pace pressure to speak of for Kilowatt. He has the lead by 2. Spellbreaker is there second. Mr. Bully is now third from Grease Paint in fourth. Riding the inside position is Buckingham Gate, a neck better than Indy Buzz. And then it's a gap of 5 to Sandy Will. They went through the opening quarter in 25-1, and Kilowatt is 8-5 and loose up top. Racing second is Spellbreaker. Mr. Bully is now third. Grease Paint improves a bit while fourth. It's a stretch of 2 lengths back to the inside Buckingham Gate, then Indy Buzz, and 5 lengths to Sandy Will. They make their way to the half-mile pole now, and still no pace pressure at all for Kilowatt, having things all his own way under jockey Jose Caraballo. He's a half-mile from home after a 49-4 half-mile. Kilowatt makes play. Spellbreaker is there second. Mr. Bully is now third. Grease Paint is asked to get into the race a bit more now. He's fourth, shaken up for run, but not making any impression on the leader yet, as Kilowatt is 3 furlongs from home and still 4 on top. Grease Paint is on the outside of his Spellbreaker for second. Then it's a gap of 2 to the inside Mr. Bully. Indy Buzz was never comfortable. Sandy Will went by him at the back of the pack, and there's a 1/4 mile left to go. They're by 3/4 in 1:15-1, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Kilowatt shaking up for the drive. Spellbreaker starts to make ground while second. Toward the outside, it's third is Grease Paint, 3 lengths better than Mr. Bully, with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Kilowatt rebreaks. Kilowatt now has a 3-length lead, and they're never going to catch him. In fact, he was never challenged. Kilowatt will take this field start to finish under Jose Caraballo and win it by 3.5 lengths. Spellbreaker second, Grease Paint third in front of Buckingham Gate, then Mr. Bully.
Number 4, Kilowatt, charges away in the stretch to win it for ACG Racing Staple Incorporated, trained by Alan Hunter and ridden to victory today by Jose Caraballo. And in the winner's circle, it's our groom of the month, Sergio Sanchez. Congratulations, Sergio. 4th race, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Scratch the 2, Golden Friendships. Scratch the 7, Nay Nay.
And they're up. From the outside, KB Biorhythms begins the best. Toward the inside, La Marquez is showing speed, and Bright Promise from up between horses. These 3 are quickest. They're 2.5 lengths better than the race time favorite, Look of a Star, who comes away racing in 4th. Length back toward the inside to BB Valentine, and as a stretch of another 5, Hoboken Hunky does her best running later, and she's last of all. Down the backstretch and past the half-mile pole, and with inside position and the lead, it's La Marquez by a length and a 1/4. KB Biorhythms is there second. Toward the outside, Look of a Star begins to improve. BB Valentine tries to sneak through inside of Bright Promise, and it's 5 lengths to Hoboken Honey. Quarter time, 22-1. Pretty sharp pace being set here, and La Marquez leads at the 5/16, 3 parts of a length. 3 wide out there and coming on Look of a Star. She's getting out a bit, though, and right alongside the leader is KB Biorhythms. Then it's Bright Promise and BB Valentine, and La Marquez cuts the corner and opens a 3-length lead. KB Biorhythms moves back to the attack second for Miguel Vasquez, 2.5 lengths to Look of a Star. She's a defeated third with an 1/8 of a mile to go. La Marquez is still finding for Olivero, and La Marquez is a 2-1 winner. La Marquez Gas inside the final 16th will wrap up and win it easy by 4 lengths. Second, KB Biorhythms from Look of a Star third, then Bright Promise and Hoboken Honey in 111 and 4.
Number 1, Lar Marquise. What a nice performance. Owned by Alcara USA Incorporated, trained by Jose Garofalo, and ridden to victory today by Carlos Olivero. Fifth race, originally scheduled for 7.5 furlongs on the turf, to be run at 1 mile on the main track. Scratch the 1, Quiet Kitten. Also scratch number 5, Cowgirl Queen. And note the jockey on the 8 is Leandro Conslaves.
And they're up. Level beginning. Toward the inside, Miss Wilby, and from the center, Miss Deja Vu move out to take the lead, and Miss Deja Vu will have the front as they run into the first turn. Miss Wilby was on heels briefly with Some Like a Lady 3 wide. Down toward the inside is Brave Ellen. She's on heels and tucking in fourth. It's a length back to Penry, who races along fifth, doing what she likes, and here comes Miss Kitty, our last and second last, and about 5 lengths behind. The race into the backstretch now, chasing the speed of Miss Deja Vu, who leads it a half a length from Miss Wilby in second. Some Like a Lady is on a tug from Gonsalves, racing third while 3 wide. Brave Ellen to the inside, pocketed up fourth within 2 of the top, a length and a half in front of Here Comes Miss Kitty. Then it's Penry, and trailing is Doing What She Likes. They went through the opening quarter in 25 and 1. Down the backstretch they continue, and it's Manuel Cruz and Miss Deja Vu controlling the tempo. They lead it by a length from Miss Wilby second. 3 wide is Some Like a Lady third. Brave Ellen to the inside fourth. Then it's Doing What She Likes, Penry, and Here Comes Miss Kitty. She'll have to go around as they run around the far turn. They went through the opening half mile in 51 and 2. Great job of rating in the second quarter, and Miss Deja Vu and Miss Wilby continue to go at it. 2.5 lengths back to the outside. Some Like a Lady is asked to quicken up third. Toward the inside, Brave Ellen fourth, then Here Comes Miss Kitty, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead now, Miss Wilby's onto the front. Miss Deja Vu tries to stay on second. Some Like a Lady 3 lengths down while racing third. With an 1/8 of a mile to go, Miss Wilby now straightens for the drive and widens the advantage to 3.5. Some Like a Lady gets into second with Miss Deja Vu fighting her on. Then back fourth is Brave Ellen with Here Comes Miss Kitty. To the wire, Miss Wilby, sharp in victory for Boca Chica and Vitali by 4 lengths. Miss Deja Vu second, Some Like a Lady third, and Brave Ellen was fourth in 142 and 2.
Number 3, Miss Wilby scores for Langdon Wilby and Mary Beth Reese, trained by Marcus Vitali, ridden to victory today by Orlando Boca Chica. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the 6th race in just a couple of moments.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Race number 6, 5.5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers fillies, 2-year-olds, 2 scratches in the race. Scratch number 1, Majestic Gal. Also scratch number 7, Papadolce.
And they're up. From the outside, One Proud Princess begins nicely and goes looking for the lead, quickly tackled by Yes Blue, and the gray Yes Blue leads the way from Exclusive Symphony, who races in second. Lion Soul has now moved up to be third under Gaff Leone, a half length better than One Proud Princess. She broke running, but she's outsprinted from fourth, followed by Zamarata, second last heading south, and trailing is Easy Loving. Past the half mile and kicking to the far turn. The top 2 in the betting are the top 2 to the far turn. Yes Blue is in front, but Exclusive Symphony is tipped off cover by Gabriel Sias to take over the lead, with Yes Blue having to answer the charge second. They're 3 lengths better than Lying Soul third. Toward the inside and fourth is Zamarata. Then One Proud Princess, 5 in front of heading south, and another 5 to Easy Loving. They're out the top of the stretch. The opening quarter went in 22 and 2. 3/16 left to go. Exclusive Symphony shaken up for the drive, leads it by 2. Yes Blue tips back off the fence to try to re-rally second, 4 in front of Lying Soul, then Zamarata and One Proud Princess. Final furlong, Exclusive Symphony has the lead, and she's holding safe. It's Exclusive Symphony on the board at 6-5, reporting home a 2.5 length winner. Yes Blue second, it's close third. Lion Soul hangs on over One Proud Princess in 105 and 4.
Number 2, Exclusive Symphony, proves much the best in this spot. Owned by Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Mike Petro, and ridden to victory today by Gabrielle Saez. The seventh race, the co-feature event of the afternoon, the Tropical Turf Handicap Grade 3, $100,000 guaranteed, 1 mile and 1/8 on a good turf course. Scratch all the alsos, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And note, blinkers off, number 8, Unbridled Command.
And they're off in the Tropical Turf Handicap. Toward the inside, Rapscallion gets the first call, but quickly up the challenge, there goes Reporting Star, and Reporting Star is on the offensive early. He leads by 2. Rapscallion is there second from Lubash, who comes away racing in third. As they link up with the course proper, to the outside, it's Grand Tito. Then it's Lochte toward his inside, Edge of Reality. At the back of the pack, Caribou Gardens, Unbridled Command, and Dreams Cut Short and Edgar Prado ninth and last as they race in front of us for the first time. They went through the opening quarter in 24-1, and it's Reporting Star and Carlos Marquez calling the shots out here. They've opened up a 5-length lead from Rapscallion, who races in second. Grand Tito in the 2-path well third. Then it's Lubash under Brice Blanc. He's racing fourth and about 5 lengths behind. Lochte and Boca Chica to his outside. Then it's a length and a half back to Edge of Reality with Caribou Gardens on the outside, third last. Second last is the gray Unbridled Command, and Dreams Cut Short still confidently handled at the back of the pack after the opening half mile went in 50-1. They race down the backstretch in the 2014 Tropical Turf Handicap. With the lead, Reporting Star 3 parts of a length. Grand Tito is ratcheting up the pressure second. 2.5 lengths back to Rapscallion third. Racing fourth is Lochte, not asked for much yet by Boca Chica. Lubash just came under a chirp from Brice Blanc. Needs to do a little better than that. Caribou Gardens is next, and Unbridled Command on the outside. Trailing the field's Edge of Reality and Dreams Cut Short now asked to quicken. They run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile to go. 3/4 and 1:14-3, and they're at the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, Reporting Star to the outside, Grand Tito. Rapscallion splits horses and comes on next down the outside. Here's Lubash and Lochte between horses as they're inside the final furlong. Reporting Star is dead game inside to the outside. Here's Lubash. Lubash and Brice Blanc coming on. And Lubash with Reporting Star second. Lubash wins the Tropical Turf Handicap. Reporting Star second, Grand Tito third. It's a 3-way photo for fourth between Caribou Gardens, Lochte, and Edge of Reality. They covered the course in 1:50-3.
Number 2, Lubash. What a nice performance by jockey Brice Blanc. Comes flying down the stretch to win it for Aliou Ben J Stables and trained by Christophe Clement. The 8th race, 6 furlongs. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. We have 2 scratches. Number 1, Sky Gold. Also scratch number 5, Rue Royale. The off-time favorite, number 3, Wilshire Air.
And they're up. From the outside, Lasting Friendships wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Here's Mom's Laugh moving to challenge. Wilshire Air is quick, and Wilshire Air takes the lead. Lasting Friendships and Mom's Laugh second and third. From the outside, Midnight Bounty now races along fourth. It's a length and a half back to the inside. Desimazar. Colonel Detweiler follows her. 3 wide out there is Selma Gale, and it's a stretch of another 9 lengths. Detached a long way early. The trailer is Little Jenny. Down the backstretch after a 22-1 opening quarter time, Wilshire Air leads but only narrowly. 3 wide is Mom's Laugh, and from between horses moving up now is Lasting Friendships. 4 wide out there is Midnight Bounty. A length back to Desimazar. Selma Gale improves. Colonel Detweiler's going to have to do better than that, and Little Jenny trying to tack on from last with 12 lengths to raise and less than 5/16 to raise it. They run past the quarter pole toward the inside. Wilshire Air toward the outside, and right alongside Lasting Friendships to challenge for the lead. Racing third is Mom's Laugh down the outside on the late run coming from Midnight Bounty with an 1/8 of a mile to go. With the lead, it's Lasting Friendships. Mom's Laugh is up into second now from far back. Little Jenny is flying on, but she's much too late to catch the leader, Lasting Friendships, and Juan Leva will win it. Lasting Friendships reports home a 4-length winner. Mom's Laugh with a good run to be second. Little Jenny was huge in third, and Desimazar finished fourth and won 12 flat.
Number 8, Lasting Friendship, scores and pays a very healthy $17.60, owned by Ionian Herb Elkins, trained by Bill Kaplan, ridden to victory today by Juan Leva. We're going to take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double, and it's the My Charmer Handicap on race number 9.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back. Our ninth and co-feature event of the afternoon, 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf. The My Charmer Handicap Grade 3 event, $100,000 guaranteed. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the number 11, the number 12, and note the jockey on the 3 is Tyler Gaffleone.
And they're off in the My Charmer Handicap. It was a level beginning. From the outside, Daring Cathy commences nicely and will go look for the early lead. Down toward the inside, the Blonde Piquet is showing speed. Angelica Zapata comes away in the top flight. She's third. In between horses and moving closer is Shy's Alley with up on the outside Magic Arch. Then on the far outside, Lilborn Eliza as they leave the chute. Shy's Alley tucks in off the speed. Marilor down to the inside. Clearbrook is wide on the course and trailing the field is Cushion. They move into the clubhouse turn after the opening quarter went in 24-4. Daring Cathy tugging Abdi Al-Hayyan wants to do a little bit more. She leads it by a length and a quarter. In between horses, Angelica Zapata, 3 wide is Lilborn Eliza. Glued to the hedges on the inside, the Blonde Piquet. 4 wide out there is Magic of Reality. She's about 2.5 lengths behind. Triple Arch settles into stride, racing in 6th now, a half length better than Clearbrook. Then to the inside, Marilor, second last Shy's Alley, and Brice Blanc and Cushion will have to do it from last after a half mile and 51-4. Down the backstretch they go. It's Daring Cathy in front by a length. In between horses, Lilborn Eliza up on the outside. That's Magic of Reality. The Blonde Piquet is still keen to go, racing in 4th behind the speed, a length better than Triple Arch. Then to the inside, Marilor, toward the outside, Clearbrook. Cushion tries to sneak through down on the hedge, and now trailing is Shy's Alley. They're by 3/4 in 1:16-1, and they move to the far turn now. Daring Cathy trying to take them every step, leads it 3 parts of a length. Here's Magic of Reality moving up on the outside to confront the leader. Magic of Reality now on even terms. Marilor tipped out for the drive by Jonathan Gonzalez, and they turn for home. Abdi Al-Hayyan asks Daring Cathy to quicken, and she does exactly that. She's opened up a 3-length lead. Racing in second is Magic of Reality, then Lilborn Eliza from between horses. A late run from Cushion, but a talented filly indeed, and she gets to prove it. Daring Cathy, wire to wire in the My Charmer Handicap, wins it by almost 2. Up second was Cushion in front of Lilborn Eliza third. It's a photo for 4th in 1:52-3.
Number 8, Daring Cathy takes them wire to wire to win the My Charmer. What a nice ride by Abdi Al-Hayyan, owned by John Eaton and Steve Lehman, and trained by the one and only David Fawkes. 10th and final race, 6 furlongs. These are claimants, fillies and mares, 3 and up. Scratch the 8, Ariel's Bay. The jockey on the 10 is Pedro Monterrey Jr.
And runners away. Level beginning. From the center, Hot Stepping Last gets the first call, but here's Blonde Cat moving to challenge, and from between horses, Skippy is back. Also away in the top flight, Lahia de Olga. She's 4th early on. Irish Platinum comes away racing 5th, then it's Ultraviolet. Length and a half back to Pom Pom Power. To the inside, Great Martini. Second last is Dublin's Diamond, and it's 3.5 to the trailer, Princess Appeal. Past the half mile and kicking to the far turn. Way out in the center, the favorite. We had one go wrong there. Number 7, Lahia de Olga, is out of the race. They kick to the far turn. The favorite was perched outside. She's still outside, but now she's in front. Hot Stepping Last 3 parts of a length. Skippy is back is there, second toward the inside. Ultraviolet gains ground nicely from third, within 3 lengths of the lead with pace in front of her. 2 lengths more to Irish Platinum. That's all for Blonde Cat. From the backfield trying to unwind is Dublin's Diamond, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, Hot Stepping Last. She steps into the stretch on a 2.5 length lead with Ultraviolet to deal with. Ultraviolet starts to make ground with Skippy is back third, back fourth, and coming on Irish Platinum. Inside the final furlong, Boca Chica trying to get one more furlong out of Hot Stepping Last. She's still in front. Ultraviolet is gaining inches, but inches might not cut it. Hot Stepping Last holding sway. Here's Ultraviolet surging late. Too close to call. Ultraviolet made ground as Hot Stepping Last got fatigued in the final strides. In fact, it's too close to call. Photo finish in 1:13 flat.
Number 6, Hot Stepping Last, gets the close photo and wins the nightcap for White Wabbit Racing LLC, trained by George Navarro, ridden to victory today by Orlando Boca Chica. The pick 4, 404, 108.10. The pick 5, 505, 189.10. 405, $4.85. The Rainbow 6, Lots of tickets, $257.08. We'll have a jackpot guarantee of $250,000 going into the Sunday card. And that wraps up Saturday's card. Remember, Sunday right here at Gulfstream Park West, 10 more exciting races. You got to be at Gulfstream Park West. And remember, next week we run Wednesday through Sunday. Good night and good luck.